everywhere. It's all over me. This can't be happening. I want to die. Oh my God. How am I gonna clean this blood off me? How did it get all over me, huh? What am I supposed to do now? What are you doing in the middle of the lake? Who are you?
I'm looking at mine in the vast ocean.
Excuse me, what's that?
A type of fish.
Ah, I see. So you're a fisherman.
No. I'm speaking of the fish that are in the ocean, but don't realize what's all around them.
Okay, mister, but I don't have time to worry about fish or that kind of weird stuff. Now just go and run along. I gotta go, man.
I'm not just on the path, you know. I'm with you on the actual journey.
Yeah, but we've never met.
We've always been together.
Then who are you, sir?
A mirror of one's conscience.
A mirror of conscience? What is this strange place?
The afterlife.
Oh, no. So that means that...
In other words, the ocean is gone and the fish have all washed up on shore.
No way. How can that be true, man? Good Lord, I can't be dead. I'm talking, right? There's no way I'm dead. No way. I feel great. I'm fine. What's that? No. There's no way I could have died. No! It's not me. I'm not dead. Do you hear me? Oh, no! Huh? How did this happen to me? I'm really dead.
When death beckons you, you cannot take a step back or forward, and there's no escaping it.
I see.
So I see. You're ready for your final judgment, then.
Okay. How do I say this? I'm pretty religious.
A person is certainly treated according to his beliefs. His sincere beliefs will either help him make the passage to the afterlife an entirely easy task, or it will shackle him down on their day of judgment.
Can't I slip out of here?
No.
Quick visit home?
The world has completed its rightful duty to you. It has all the necessary evidence for your judgment day.
Well, do I just disappear into nothing?
Nonsense.
I see.
Your day of reckoning is upon you. Look.
Oh, God. I'm in trouble. Please help me, sir. I beg of you. I don't want to have to face any of these people. You gotta help me out of this mess. Help me.
Death is like an uninvited guest at one's door. For some it's friendly, for others it's a total horror. It comes out of nowhere most unexpectedly. What's next is either heaven's garden or torment. Yes, Ergun Janer, your reckoning day has come.
I'm ready, but I don't know how my sordid past will affect me here.
Only God knows about that. In a while, hearts will open up to bear the truth that was your life.
What'll happen to me?
Do you think the one who endowed man with everything left him without sight or guidance?
I don't know.
Do you think man with all that is endowed to him is meant for just this world? Man belongs here. All his endowments live briefly in the material world but resonate through eternity.
All right then. So I guess I have to explain my whole life to you before we can move on with this?
Oh, yes. Why don't you start then?
I was a decent man. I worked for my family's happiness and for others. I had a wife I loved dearly and a terrific son. Family meant everything to me, sir.
Okay. Our table is really complete now.
It's perfect. Perfect. I bet my son hasn't had real good home cooking for a few months now.
Wait, Doctor. You of all people should know, achievements require work. You studied far away for years for your residency.
You're quite right, Doan. But it's a different story when it's your own son.
Ergun, don't you always say you reap the rewards in this life and the afterlife for the difficulties you face in your search for knowledge and purpose in life?
You just go set the table.
Everyone, dig in.
But Tarek isn't here yet.
He should be here any minute.
You got that right. And that must be him. Let's see.
I really missed everyone deeply. You and Mom, and Mom's great cooking.
It wasn't easy. You haven't visited us here for over 6 months.
Dad, junior year of college is the hardest yet, and I've been really busy.
Architecture is very hard.
Ergun. Oh, what's wrong?
Thank God I lived to see these wonderfully happy days.
Sweetheart, you're too emotional for your own good.
Dad's just a big teddy bear. That's why he cries so easily, you know?
Okay, relax. I'm not gonna cry anymore. I've wiped my tears away. Come on, let's loosen up a bit. Thanks a lot, dear. We can have a little nip, can't we? And without feeling guilty.
Then you guys go ahead. I'm gonna head out to go visit some friends of mine. I miss them.
Visiting your friends or that girlfriend of yours?
What does that matter?
It matters if this friend you're speaking of is named Sedef.
Don't worry, Father. I'm still a good guy. Good night, everyone.
Sedef! Come on, hurry up! Sedef!
I'm coming. Here.
Where are you going?
I'm going out for a little bit. I'll only be over at Jemile's.
Don't be late. Come back before Dad does.
Don't worry about that. God knows where he's getting wasted anyway.
Sedef! Sedef!
Tarek,
I missed you so much.
welcome back.
Why are you so shy with me, Sedef? We've loved one another since we were little kids. We constantly write. I don't understand why you're so distant.
My heart beats and yearns for you every day, Tarek. But we're still not married or even engaged. Sneaking around to meet each other, never honest. It's just not right and I feel bad about it. But I do know that you love me, Tarek.
You're an incredible person, Sedef. Don't be afraid anymore. It's almost over now. As soon as I graduate, our parents will meet.
I hope I can stand my brother for that long. Things are really bad right now.
How bad are they?
Horrible. I'm suffocating. My brother and my dad are drunk all the time. They can't function. That's why I secretly embroider things to sell. So I don't have to use their dirty money. Because God knows where their money comes from, you know?
To start with, who knows what her dad does? Every time I see him, he's drunk. Her brother is even worse. In other words, the girl's family is an absolute mess. I think it's disgusting. I mean, can you just imagine them being together?
Ergun, Sedef's family may be like that, but I know Sedef. I taught her math in middle school for a couple of years. She's real smart, hardworking.
Ah, if she's smart, why no diploma then?
She must have had her reasons. She got her GED.
She did. She didn't finish high school because of her financial situation.
Well, listen, that's not what I heard.
What do you mean?
I heard she had to drop out of school because of that headscarf she wears. Okay, we're all faithful people here, thank God. But why would anyone jeopardize their education for such a trivial thing?
Oh, come on, Ergun. Don't you think she should be able to wear whatever she wants?
It depends. There are differing views on that subject. If she considered it a political symbol, then what would you say to something of that controversial nature?
Honestly, I think it's her faith and her choice, and who are we to question it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If she's dealing with things like faith and religion, or whatever it is you want to call it, how do you expect her to take science and fact seriously?
Yeah, but what does any of this faith talk have to do with our son, Ergun? Let's not argue about this now. We should be concentrating on a way to help our son.
Sedef, come on now, please don't be upset with me. Everything's gonna work out just fine for us, sweetheart. We lasted this long, just one more year. At the most, it'll be a year and a half, and then we'll be together forever.
You sure, Tarek? Is everything really gonna be okay?
God willing, Sedef. God willing. We just have to be a little bit more patient and pray.
Hey!
Hamid!
What are you
Hamid.
doing with my sister? Come here!
Hamid, look, listen to me.
What are you saying, you punk? Huh? What did you say? What is it? What kind of nerve do you have trying to talk to my sister after I warned you? How many times have I told you? Answer me, you punk! Answer me! Get lost. Move. You're an embarrassment. I said go. You're gonna get it at home.
What kind of game did you guys play? You look terrible. Did you guys play soccer or beat each other up?
Look, we just played soccer like old times, and my friend accidentally hit me with his elbow.
I just can't believe it. You guys are grown men now. What are you guys doing? Hurting each other while playing? Hold on. You should have thought of this when you were playing. Did you win at least?
So does Sedef look worse than you?
Don't worry about her. Sedef's just fine. You should worry about yourself a little bit instead of her.
What exactly are you saying?
You keep insulting me, Father.
So I shouldn't care about you? That's how it is?
I'm a grown man now.
So I should leave you alone and let you make mistakes?
I know what you'll say next. Because you never bothered to get to know her, you're prejudiced. Do you really know Sedef?
I've had enough experiences in my life to tell what kind of person she is, okay, smart guy? So be real careful. Instead of questioning me like this, start thinking about how you're gonna solve this damn Sedef problem.
First of all, Sedef is not a problem, all right, Dad? Second, everything is in God's hands. You should know that. People need to have patience towards what God has dealt us.
Dear friends, I don't want to take up too much of your time here.
He always says that, but he'll do it anyways.
No, seriously, this time I really won't. Because I don't have to tell everyone assembled here about Ergun Janel. Because Ergun Janel is Ergun Janel. Always helping out. Always ready to share whatever he has with others. Always ready to outdo himself for his community. One of the very best people you'll ever meet, and a doctor for the ages. Ergun's a treasure.
This guy doesn't shut up, does
As
he?
always, he worked diligently when the hospital truly needed him, and worked to make the new wing a reality. I'm proud to announce that, as a gesture of our gratitude and unending thanks, that the board of directors saw it fit to name the new wing after our dear friend and completely tireless patron, the incomparable Ergun Janel.
My dearest friends, it may seem like I'm receiving this award totally alone. But in reality, I had many people help me over the years. So let this wing be theirs as well. I believe when you serve the people, you serve the Almighty. And it's at this time that we should show him thanks. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, sir, come on in. You're my first patient on this glorious day.
That's great. God bless you, sir.
You too. Come, please. Okay, what's wrong? You had trouble with your knees. You seem to be walking quite well, sir. Very well.
Well, doctor, during the day when I kneel down to do my daily prayers, it kind of hurts to bend down like that, especially in the winter.
Then just stop praying.
What?
No, I'm just kidding around. Tell me something. What does salah mean?
To pray 5 times a day.
Yes. The word salah in the Holy Book means to pray, but all matters of faith are debatable. Do you take everything so literally? I don't.
You don't?
I mean, you really don't have to pray to prove your love to God, you know. What's important is your heart. and having good intentions, which are just like prayers.
So I really don't have to pray 5 times a day?
Of course not. You see, as long as you have God right here in your heart, you don't have to pray 5 times a day and kneel in front of Him. He doesn't need your prayers anyway, know what I mean?
I suppose he doesn't.
Okay then.
You're right. I can simply pray in my heart to God. That way my knees won't hurt.
Simple. You understand. Faith is in the heart. You think that God Almighty can't see directly into your heart? Do you now? Why bother then? Praying is a complete waste of time. Got it?
Thank you, Doctor.
Good job. This is very pretty. We'll save it, okay? Good job. Real good. Come in. Well, good morning to you, Ali.
Good morning to you, Semra. How are the preparations for the exhibition?
It's going well so far. After the art show, there will be a lot of nice creations to auction off during the fundraiser for the school.
I really don't know how to thank you for this. This original idea of yours was totally fantastic. Our district will gain welcome recognition, and you're going to raise enough money to send 3 needy girls to school. This was just an all-around smart and winning idea.
Okay, children, you can go out to recess now. Go on. Excuse me, can I tell you a secret, sir?
Okay.
The fundraiser was actually my husband's idea.
This was all Ergun's idea?
Oh, yes. He did something similar when he was a first-year student in med school. He raised enough money to get wheelchairs for 50 needy kids in town.
I always said Ergun's such a great guy.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, there's the man of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Ergun, what are you doing here today?
I didn't drive to work this afternoon after all, my dear. I thought we could take a walk home together, you know? So why were you guys talking about me, huh? Who filed a complaint against me again?
Who could have done such a thing? We're talking about all the really nice things that you do.
Oh, it's nothing. It's God's work. Everything's in His hands, not up to me. And that's why I do what I do, you see? If you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my wife home about now. Let's go, honey. Our son is visiting from Istanbul for a while.
Oh, is that right? Congratulations. Have a great time. I know you've got to run now, but I just wanted to ask you something.
Go ahead. I have a minute.
I know you have a vast knowledge about religion and other matters related to faith.
Oh, come on.
It's true. It's true. You have a reputation as a doctor and a philanthropist. I made quite a bit of money this year, and I'm looking for a charity to support. How much do you think is appropriate to give away, huh? I feel very guilty about things. I invested money, but failed to give any.
So you made quite a bit of money this year and invested some, but want to help others, correct? All right. If you already have that good intention towards others, you don't have to give any.
What do you mean?
I said don't give any. The Almighty looks in your heart, so you really don't have to worry about the rules. Wouldn't you help the needy if you suddenly became a lot wealthier?
Of course I would.
Then why waste time every year when your busy schedule is very valuable? Just focus on investing now and help the needy later. Ready to go now, dear? There's no end to work. And don't forget you need to rest, because if you wipe yourself out, you know God wouldn't be pleased.
Okay, Ergun, let's go.
Have a good day.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
You miss. Come on.
Good day.
Where the heck is your key, Mom? I'm coming. Why don't you use your key, Mom, huh? Sedef, what happened to you?
Tarek, I can't stand it anymore. Please help me. Please do something.
Okay, come in. So what's going on? What happened?
I can't stand those drunks at home anymore. Since you've been home, it's gotten so much worse. Please do something, Tarek. And if you still can't figure out a way to help, just tell me so I can think of a way out myself.
All right, just relax. Do you have your ID with you?
I do.
Why?
Because we're leaving the city now. We're going to get married.
Yeah?
You heard what I said, Sedef. If you become my wife, then I won't let anyone hurt you anymore. Now wait for me right here.
Tarek! 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 Tarek, what's going on here?
Nothing's happened yet, Father, but in a bit something will happen. Come on, Sedef.
I'm only going to ask you this one more time, Tarek. What is this girl doing in my family's home?
Don't worry about that, Dad. In a few seconds, she won't be here anymore.
Tarek, your father asked you a question. Now answer him.
Mother, this is Sedef. I love her very much. You know all about this, and her family knows about this. But everyone tries to pretend they don't know how we feel. They beat on Sedef. You guys understand now? I have to help her. It's my duty as a man, and I must.
Huh? You're a kid that can't even help himself. How are you going to help her?
I will, Father, I will. I'm not a little kid anymore. You should realize that by now.
Sedef, open this door! Open this door! I know you're in there!
It's my brother.
Sedef, I need to talk to you. Come out now! I'm not gonna hurt
He's
you!
lying! He's going to kill
Talk to
me!
you, Sedef! Come out! Sedef!
What's this? What do you want?
My sister. Is Sedef inside?
There's nobody named Sedef here. Have you lost your mind or what? Get out of here right now.
I want to know if Sedef is here.
Look, buddy, I said she's not here. Now get out of here or I'm gonna call the cops. Get lost!
Thank you, Mr. Janelle. You're a wonderful person.
You go sit and rest for a couple of hours. Then you're gonna call the police and tell them everything, okay? If you wanna press charges, go ahead. If you don't, then you just need to go home. That's all I can do for you, all right?
Yes, but if I go back there, they'll kill me. I just know it.
Ridiculous. It's not easy to kill somebody. They won't do anything to you.
They will, sir. I swear to you, they will.
Let's go, Sedef.
If you go out that door with that girl, you're never welcome back, Tarek.
At least it won't be as bad as living with the fact that you didn't help someone in despair.
Think again. You're turning your back on your family. How's that gonna look on your judgment day? A family's the most important thing in your life.
God sees everything. He sees all the time and he sees what's happening now.
No, son, don't go. Tarek! Tarek!
Tarek, what are we going to do?
Stay calm. Just stay calm. Come on. Come on.
Are you stealing this?
Of course not, Sedef. It's my dad's car. Get in. Sedef, it's okay, you're safe now. We're going to Istanbul, so just relax. Nobody's gonna find us there. If you want, we can even go to Ankara, or anywhere you think might be safe.
I don't know, Tarek. I simply don't know. Let's just get out of this town.
Sedef? That was Sedef! Sedef, come here, you!
Aragoon, for God's sake, let's go and follow them right now. What if they get killed? What if her crazy brother finds them?
Just stop it. He's going to suffer for going against his father. I'll tell you that.
Don't be ridiculous, Aragoon. What am I going to do if something happens to my son? He's the only child I have in the entire world. Come on, we gotta go. Get up, I'm leaving right now.
Okay. Then go get the car keys that are upstairs in my dresser. Oh, my dear God.
Aragoon! Aragoon?
What is it?
The keys aren't there. Are you sure you don't have them? Check.
No, don't have them.
Oh my God. They stole the car and he doesn't have a license. What are we gonna do? Something will happen.
Come on, honey, don't worry. I'll call Doan and borrow his car. Go on and get your coat and we'll get out of here. He'll be fine, you'll see. Go on.
Yeah, my
Go
coat.
get that coat of yours now.
Where do you think you're going now, punk? Where now? I know all the shortcuts around this damn place.
See? You got nervous for nothing. We're out of town now, and there's nobody to bother us. Neither your brother nor my parents.
You're right. You're right. Thank the Lord.
What's that? Oh my God, is he crazy or something?
Isn't that my brother? It's my brother. It's him. Turn around.
Okay, sweetie, calm down. Don't panic.
Get out, now! Didn't you hear what I said?
What do you want?
Sedef is coming with me now.
This is stupid, Hamid. There's no reason for all this. Leave us alone, Hamid. We love each other and we want to get married. Hamid, just calm down.
Shut up, punk!
Hamid, come on.
Don't do anything to stop me, or I'll kill you first.
Come on. You can't do anything. It's not easy to kill a person, Hamid. Who do you think you are, anyway?
What? What? Die!
Tarek! 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 Tarek, don't go. Tarek, open your eyes. Tarek.
Where could they be? Did they take the other exit or something? Aragoon? What's that up ahead? Aragoon, stop! Stop!
Tarek! Tarek, open your eyes. Tarek!
Tarek! Tarek! Tarek! Oh!
My son! Tarek, no! I'm a good person. I did good things all my life. And what do I get in return for all my good deeds and actions? My only son is stripped away from me. This is what I get. This is my payback. How do I deserve this treatment from God? Is this the justice I truly deserve? Why my son? Why him? Why my boy? Why him? Why my poor boy? You're gone. Why? What'll I do without my son now? Damn you all!
What a strange contradiction. What kind of outcry is that?
I just lost myself at that moment and said those things.
The tongue interprets a man's heart. It just puts into words what the heart and brain actually feel.
The loss of a child was very, very hard. My faith was shaken to the core of me.
Didn't the Holy Prophet set an example with the prayers he dictated?
Yes.
And wasn't he the one who worshipped the Almighty in the most perfect way possible and demonstrated true faith to mankind?
Yeah, sure.
Weren't you the one who said, you don't have to pray if you just think of God?
I don't know. Don't know.
But you used to have very strong opinions on these delicate topics, don't you remember that?
I was just talking.
Tell me this. Who needs worshipping the most, you think? You're a doctor, you must know that. Who requires the medication, doctor or patient?
The patient does.
If you really had respect for the Holy Book, you should also know that you can't oppress people's religious practices. So why did you look down on people who had faith in them?
I don't really know why.
The tongue must speak the honest truth. You cannot lie here ever, ergo.
Okay, I should have been more open.
Not practicing religion's one thing, but to distort the truth and belittling religion to others is another matter. If you don't do what's required, it's a mistake, but contradicting it is corruption.
Listen, for a minute. Since religion is sensible, I just thought it made sense to me that way.
Religion is a system. It's full of logic and reasonable applications. But it's not something that human logic or reasoning can just make up. To do so distorts its meaning.
I did do that back then, didn't I?
Yes, but you attempted to be good in your own way.
Yes, but how could I know it would turn out exactly this way in the end? I thought I was doing the right things then. Okay, I accept the fact that after I lost my son in that way, I wasn't as good of a person as I once was.
I'm sorry for your loss, Senna.
Thank you.
My condolences.
Sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry.
He was too young, man. Isn't it sad?
Yeah. Hey, isn't that Seraph?
My son.
Come on, honey. Let's go home.
Leave me alone, Ergun. I want to stay with my son for now.
Come on.
Let go.
Come on.
Let go.
I'm very sorry.
You are sorry.
Nurse, isn't the doctor coming?
He will.
My son has a very high fever.
He said he was coming, but let me check.
Okay.
Doctor, you have a line out here.
Let them wait. An extra minute won't kill them.
There are a few children with high fevers. Their situations are serious. If you want, I can find another doctor to treat them.
Like I really care about so-and-so sick kid. Come on. Okay, I'm coming. All right, let's go. First one in line, inside. Hurry up.
Doctor, my son is sick. He's been burning up terribly since last night. We couldn't get the fever down no matter what we did. It's real bad.
All right, be quiet. If you know so much, why didn't you give him medicine and make him better? Lay him down there. Down. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. Oh, what do you know about raising kids? This is ridiculous bringing this kid in here like this. You do ignorant things and then pop some pills. What can I do? Huh? I wasn't the one that got him sick.
Doctor, I don't have enough money to buy medicine. I didn't get any money for my crops yet. Can you give me some smaller samples direct from the companies? Remember, like you did last time?
I can't give you anything.
My son is very sick. For God's sake, Doctor.
I always thought like that too, but now I've changed. Good doesn't happen to you just because you're good. You don't get anything out of it. Just forget about being charitable and virtuous. And give up this useless way of thinking that you have. No samples for you. Find a way. Take this, right now. Send in the next one, nurse.
Just wait outside for a few minutes, and I'll get you some free samples.
God bless you.
Excuse me, ma'am. I've finished my painting now. You like it? I think it's pretty well done.
Why did you make all this green like that?
Those are tree leaves.
What are these orange things?
They're clouds on the horizon.
Clouds, orange? It's total nonsense. Take this and do it over. Go on.
But you liked it before, didn't you? You said it would sell.
I changed my mind. Go start it over right now. Move it.
Okay.
Oh my God, what am I doing this for? What am I doing? Go out for recess, class. I said go. Go on.
The families of the scholarship children are here from their village, and they wanted to show their gratitude towards you today, if that's okay. Should I send them in? They also brought a few nice things as thank you gifts for you. Come in.
Come on, she's inside. Come on, come.
Good day to you, madam.
Hello, madam.
Good day, madam.
We came here to say thank you. You wouldn't believe how excited our kids are that they're going to start school shortly.
We brought some honey and molasses. They're very fresh and we hope you like them.
We bought some farm fresh eggs as well.
So you're pitying me because my son died. I don't want anything from you.
That's
Just
not
get out
why
of here. Oh.
But we're here for the art show, ma'am.
No, there won't be any art show. I canceled it. Will you get out of here?
But ma'am, please.
I can't stand it anymore. Get out! Get out of my way. Do you people see I'm trying to get through
I
here?
guess that's that.
Can you just change the channel? There was a good movie on the other channel that I really want to check out.
Okay, I will. Did you notice that you're raising your voice now?
What are you trying to say, Samara?
Who could that be?
Well, you better go answer it and find out. It could be Doan and Beerson.
I don't want to see anybody. Why did you tell them to come here?
What should I have said? Tell them not to come over? People are trying to be supportive.
Like they know what we're going through.
How are you guys? A little better?
How are we supposed to be?
I know, it was a stupid question. Be strong. Life is in God's hands. We're all mortals, and the same end faces us all eventually. Have faith. Being patient is the best thing to do right now.
How can I have faith? What does my one and only son getting slaughtered have to do with faith and patience, huh? Can you tell me that? How can I find comfort in believing in nonsense? You know, it's easy for you to say, okay? You don't even have a child to lose in the first place.
I know you guys have really good intentions deep down in your hearts. But we can't be calm when our son's filthy murderer is still out there roaming the streets a free man. You simply don't understand. The death of your child is like nothing else.
We should probably get going.
We're sorry we bothered you guys.
Why don't you stay?
No, I really think we should be going.
People come for condolences, and look at the things they say.
Why didn't you say anything? She's got real nerve, telling me to be patient. My only child was murdered in cold blood. How can I be steadfast, huh? And the murderer's still free. What kind of justice is this to have? It's not fair.
We have to wait, Semra. We have to wait. What other choice do we have?
What are we waiting for? What are we looking forward to? Our son's killer is still out there eating, drinking, continuing on with his life as if nothing had happened. Don't you understand what I'm saying to you right now? My dead son is turning over in his grave right now because that damn murderer is still free. How could you be so damn indifferent about all this?
What can I do, Semra? What do you want me to do? Don't you think I'm in pain? I'm going crazy, like completely nuts. And don't you forget about it. Don't you forget about it.
Aragon! Aragon! Find Tarek's killer. It's the last thing you do. Find him.
Wait a minute. I need to talk to you.
What do you want with me? I have nothing to talk to you about, man.
Yes, you do. Where the hell's your son hiding out? Tell me where he is. I said tell me.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tell me where your boy is. Your son killed a man and he has to pay the consequences. So tell me where he is now. He needs to pay for his crime so that justice can be served. You understand what I'm saying to you?
I already told the police. I don't know where the kid is.
Your son really needs to pay for the life that he prematurely snuffed out. You understand me, man? What if it was your son that got killed, huh?
But my son didn't get killed.
Where have you been all this time? Aragoon. Were you able to find out anything? Did you find the dumb bastard or not? Huh? Where have you been till now? Tell me, Aragoon. You weren't at the hospital. Huh. Did you go fishing or something? Your son's killer is free roaming around and look at you. Come on. What kind of father are you, huh? What the hell is wrong with you?
Shut it! Just shut the hell up now! It's all your fault. This is all your fault, hear me? If you were more firm with the boy, if you'd stood up in front of the boy and told him not to marry that girl, none of this would have happened to any of us, and we'd still be together. You provoked him. You protected him. If you had been on my side, our son would still be alive.
It's not my fault this happened, it's your fault. Did you ever sit down and talk to him? Son, try to forget this love. These people are idiots. Did you? No, all you did was scream and yell at him. No, all you did was bully him to death until he wanted to leave us. Why? Didn't you love him and want to help him? All you did was berate him to death.
And what did you do to help him? When that killer beat up our son, you didn't even say a word about it. You just put a Band-Aid on his wound. If you hadn't been so lenient, he wouldn't have had so much courage within. And he would still be here with us.
He wouldn't be with you, that's for sure. Or did you forget his last words before he left out that door when you decided to argue with him? He left because you don't understand that. And if you hadn't been so tough on him that day, he wouldn't have left at all. He wouldn't be dead either. It's all because of you.
We never did anything to harm anyone, God. What did we do to deserve this? Tell me. I am a good person. I always respected beliefs and things. Don't we deserve happiness? Don't we? Don't we? Don't we, God?
I have some information about a criminal. The name and address of Tarek Janel's killer. All right.
They finally caught him.
Is justice finally going to be served?
I hope so. I hope Tarek's killer finally gets the punishment he deserves.
Do you think Sedef finally gave him up?
I don't know. I know Sedef loved our son very much. But she still carries the same blood as that man. You can count on it.
You can tell she's got a conscience, though, because she couldn't let her brother get away with cold-blooded murder. Let's get out of here now.
You worked as a cashier before, correct?
Correct. For a very short time.
Cashiers sit over here. It's not that hard. You just have to be a little quick.
Thanks a lot for the job. Nobody wanted to give me an opportunity.
Come on around this side. Hey, I heard your brother got caught.
I know.
Well, don't worry about it, okay? In time, everything will get back to normal. Life continues. Give this a try. Huh.
Slow down.
What is it? What?
I'll be right back. Just wait.
Where are you going?
I'm going to talk to Sedef. She must have started working here.
Do you think it's going to help to see her?
I trust her conscience very much. Sedef?
Hello there.
How are you doing? I'll just get right to the point. I'm begging you, as a lonely mother that lost her only precious son, please testify as a witness against Tarek's killer during the trial. It would mean a lot to my whole family. I know the killer is your brother, but he's the one that killed my son and your true love. But the final decision is yours.
Samra, I have a conscience too. I fear God above anything else there is. I promise you, even though Tarek's killer is my brother, he'll get the punishment he deserves. I can promise you that.
Thanks a lot. Good luck with your new job. Aragoon, we can finally give a sigh of relief. Justice is going to be served. Good morning, kids.
Good morning, ma'am.
Be seated. Don't just sit around. You should get to work now. There's not much time before the art show.
We're so glad you're back now, ma'am. It's no fun having art class when you're not around to teach it.
Excuse me, ma'am, but what are you making?
I am going to make a special picture. A nice picture of my son.
That sounds great.
Hamid Sedan, you are being charged with the first-degree shooting murder of Tariq Janel. We will go over the circumstances of the incident once we've received your plea in this courtroom. As you know, this is a very serious matter after all, and the process is thorough. How do you plead?
I was defending myself, sir. He attacked me first. He forced my sister to go with him. I tried to stop it.
Your Honor, it was self-defense. And there was a serious provocation for his actions.
You lie! He's lying! He killed my son in a cold-blooded rage!
Aragoon, get a grip.
Mr. Janel, sir, please be calm right now.
You're gonna pay for this!
It's okay.
Mr. Janel, if you don't trust this court, please leave the courtroom.
I called to the stand the only eyewitness to the event on that night. The sister of the defendant, Sedef Serdan.
Please let the witness in.
Sedef Serdan?
Aragoon, sir, you're one of the most respected members of our community. I trust that you will be rational and put your trust in the court that has the task of straightening all this out.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Come in, ma'am. Please explain what happened the day in question.
Well, sir, Tariq and I...
Die!
Tariq! Sir, Tariq forced me to go with him. When my brother tried to stop him, he attacked him. My brother shot him to protect himself and me.
Lies! She's a damn liar!
Please, calm down. Thank you. You can go now. The court's made its decision. The defendant will be freed without bond. His court date has been set for the 20th of May.
Is this justice? Is this the justice you told me to believe in, huh, man? Is this your idea of justice?
Please calm down. Please calm down.
He gets to walk away scot-free after killing my one and only son. Is that it? Is this justice?
Please, sir.
Huh?
Please be calm.
No way!
Okay.
Let go. Let go of me.
Okay.
Look, if that's the case, I have to take justice into my own hands. Do you hear me clear? And nobody can stop me. Even you.
Aragoon.
If everyone seeks their own justice, won't that destroy the order in which society is supposed to thrive?
It will! But the pain I was suffering and the court hearing made me lose my mind. I was crazy.
The mind should surrender itself to the Almighty. It should work in harmony with the heart so its actions are whole. Only after this can the conscience be clear of guilt and pain.
How can that be when you are in such great pain at certain times? I'm just a human being here. I'm nothing more than flesh and bones.
Good that is done just to receive something in return is not long-lasting when you don't receive the outcome which you desired. Just as with you at times, Ergun. Why did you start being so cruel?
I had lost my only son.
Were those poor innocent people to blame then?
No, but the murderer was one of them. Doesn't that matter at all?
Crime and its punishment are for that individual. And punishment is given by the state, in the name of the greater society. If you don't fear the Lord or trust Him, then you're always looking for somebody to blame, because the self wants to control the world. When we don't trust God, we don't trust His justice.
Then my wife and I started blaming each other for all of the hardships we had to endure.
Blaming each other does not take away the pain of life's troubles. To the contrary, it makes it worse. It increases anger and hostility.
That's what happened with me. I made up my mind to get my own justice.
This opened the door to more cruelty and mistakes in the end, didn't it, Ergun?
Maybe so, but I had lost all control. I was going to get revenge for my son's unfair death.
Ergun?
Huh?
Hey, take these. They're good. They'll really calm you a lot. Come on now.
I don't want to calm down, okay? There's no reason for me to calm down at all. Leave me alone now. Please, just leave me alone!
Ergun, where are you going?
I don't believe in anything spiritual anymore. Nothing.
Ergun, where are you going in this state of yours? I'm talking to you. Talk to me.
Semra, I don't want to help anybody anymore. Nobody. Because no good will ever come from it. You understand me? I lost my only son to a criminal. A good-for-nothing bum just came along and killed my son. I was punished for being a good person. My son is dead, and there's nothing any of us can ever do about it. It is totally over. Over! And we can't do anything! I'm not gonna treat any of you. Listen, none of you deserve attention. None of you degenerates deserve to be in this place at all. What are you looking at? Get out! Go!
Doctor, what are you doing? What is all this, Doctor?
What do you think I'm doing, huh?
We'll take you outside.
Come
Who
on.
are you? You're throwing me out of here?
Please, Doctor,
Let
don't
go
cause
of me.
any trouble.
Let go of me! Let go!
Doctor,
Don't throw
please.
me out! Throw them out of here!
Doctor!
Ignorant, good-for-nothing people like you guys
Come on.
my son!
Doctor, please,
you
don't get
hear me?
outside. Come on.
That's enough! Let go of me!
Don't make this hard on yourself.
How dare you people do this to me? Let me go already!
Calm down.
You jackass!
Doctor, the medicine you prescribed didn't help our symptoms at all.
Of course it didn't. You guys don't listen. What can I do for you?
God, what's wrong?
You're all as dumb as a bunch of logs! All of this is for nothing, you hear me?
What are you doing?
You guys are just trying to deceive yourselves. This is all meaningless. You don't know how to get back anything that is given to you by the grace of God. You're all a bunch of idiots. What are you all staring at over there?
Ergun, what are you doing?
I'm thinking,
What are you thinking about?
if justice won't be served alone, Then I'll have to serve it myself.
Don't be silly, Ergun.
Everyone except for me is being ridiculous. Isn't what happened to us ridiculous? We had a family one minute, the next we didn't. We had a beautiful son, and now we don't. Our happiness is gone forever. They say this world is just a test for us. If that's so, I failed the test, all right? I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to either kill myself or I'm...
Okay, please don't say another word. Look at me right now. Look at me. I'll take care of it. Honey, I'm here to help you.
Samra? 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 Samra, where are you? Samra!
Sedef? I think you have some explaining to do.
When my father threatened me, I didn't know what to do anymore. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I really loved Tarek. I truly did, I swear to you.
Me too.
My brother, I'm ashamed to even call him that, is a very bad man. My dad too. But it's really hard to turn your back on your family.
It's not easy to lose your only son either, Sedef.
I'm ready to do anything it takes to fix my mistake, no matter the consequences. I have to do it for a lot of reasons. Not just for you, you know. Tarek could want it this way too. How can I face him when we meet again? What kind of answer can I give him? How about when he asks me why I did what I did to him?
Do you really believe you're going to be reunited with him?
I believe it with all my heart. Justice is served, not just here. My brother forgot about this when he decided to be a bad person. He didn't even think that one day he would have to face the consequences of his actions in the afterlife.
Stop. Don't say a word. Just walk. I have some things to tell you. Go. Get on the boat.
Why? Are you going to kill me out there and throw my body in the water?
Just get in the boat, I said. Get the oars. Come on, sit down and start rowing.
But I don't know how to row.
Well, you're gonna have to learn real fast. Come on, we're just gonna talk. Come on, be careful. Come on already. We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna make a deal now.
You're a doctor, Gramps. You couldn't kill someone even if you wanted. Plus, you heard Sedef. I just tried to defend myself against your son. If Tarek didn't try to attack me while he thought I was defenseless, I wouldn't have had to kill him.
Well, you're right. What do you say we just finish this right now? Wait! Did my son try to run and get away like that, huh? Did he have a chance to try and get away?
Come on, man, stop. I defended myself. I just defended myself.
I'm defending myself, too.
Oh!
I did it. I did it. Oh, how could I do it? Oh my God. Oh no. Oh.
He kidnapped my son! I'm gonna murder him with my own two bare hands! Do you hear me, woman? I'm gonna kill him! Your fat husband! He's dead!
If he had waited, justice would have been served. He couldn't wait for it. He wasn't patient enough. Please, God, I hope he didn't make a mistake.
I have blood everywhere. It's all over me. This can't be happening. I don't want to die. We're close to the end, aren't we?
Correct. And your story is like those that lose right when they were about to win. God had given you a very blessed job. And even though your story is quite common, your final place is not guaranteed.
I see. I see.
You did good things, but you threw it in people's faces, in their good times and their bad times, and belittled them terribly.
I didn't mean to. I apologize.
And you seemed like you were doing good, but you were playing around with people's beliefs.
No, I was just trying to be good.
You should be honest. Why did you interpret basic principles of religion so lightly without any evidence to back them up?
I did it to help people, to make it easier.
What can be solved by good tidings that are not truly founded on divine principles? The things you did didn't help them in any type of way. Instead, they put a dark cloud over those individuals. Did you think about that?
I honestly didn't think it would turn out like this here.
Wouldn't it have been wise to ask experts?
I heard others say those things first. It wasn't just me originally. They should be the ones that carried the sin.
But you will carry the sin for the things you explained to the people you advised. Also, you belittled the sin of drinking as nothing.
Okay, I did.
When you heard these made-up religious doctrines, and when you explained them to people, you knew they had no religious basis, didn't you?
Well, how can I say it? I really didn't think about it much.
That's another thing to look at. You had access to the Quran, and to books about how the Prophet lived his holy life as an example.
I looked at those things with intent to gain my own desires.
Do you think that it is suitable to come here before God as a murderer when you had so many good things?
No.
Was it worth rebelling against the Almighty when you are just a humble servant?
I'm really one of the lost souls here, aren't I?
That will be determined shortly. However, you came here as a murderer when you could have had the justice given to you that you deserved.
Oh, why? Why did it turn out like this?
Is your outcry for the things you've lost?
I thought only of worldly belongings.
And your child?
I lost him for nothing.
Your religious knowledge?
I twisted and distorted it.
You started a meaningless rebellion against the Almighty.
And that is going to now throw me in endless torture?
Isn't it a shame?
It's a horrible shame. I beg of you, help me. Hold my hand, please. I can't stand it.
Man feels the silence of death. Everything will be resolved, and man will see what is at the end of his path. He will be startled and begin to wait.
Can't be real. Oh my God, no! Please! One more chance, please! I beg you! One more chance! No! No! I don't want it to end this way! No!